3. This woman was shot by a bullet. Time suddenly stopped. She has a look on her face. Don't know what happened. At this moment, the god of death came over. Gave her a chance to change her destiny. It tells the woman, you have the last 15 seconds of your life. In this limited countdown, you can start and pause at any time. It's just that the ending of death is changed by the Constitution. The woman suddenly understood. This is an extreme game. In this short 15 seconds, the hand she wants to see. The message of the hand to be left. If time permits. She wants to die with the murderer. If you think it's impossible, then you look down on her too much. Begin. Time out. 14 seconds left. The woman's pain suddenly recovered. She is in pain, but still didn't give up. Begin. Time out. This time the woman turned back successfully. The real face of the district hand shocked her. This woman holding a gun. It turned out to be her own customer Xiao Mei. Not long ago, Xiao Mei's mother got sick, and the woman is her pharmacist. Later, my mother drank pesticides and committed suicide. Woman yachtist. Xiao Mei must think she prescribed the medicine. Indirectly killed her mother. So come to avenge. But at this moment, she can't explain this misunderstanding. So she looked at the things around. Decided to make good use of the remaining 13 seconds. Begin. Time out. She color powder on the ground and under the wine. This way Xiao Mei will be afraid of leaving footprints. Not dare to enter the house. Should be able to help myself for a few more seconds. Begin. Time out. She wrote Xiao Mei's name on the table again. But this is not too much. No, this is part of her plan. Time out. She threw away the marker in her hand. So if Xiao Mei wants to change it, please? I can only use another pen. And the police will also find the difference in ink. But such a simple strategy. It's easy to be seen through by Xiao Mei. But it does not matter. These are just blindfolds. Woman's real purpose. I want to die with Xiao Mei. Anyway, it's dead. You can never die of yourself. Begin. This woman is about to S in 7 seconds. In these 7 seconds, she plans to fight the murderer. Time out. She plugs 2 flower stems into the socket. So as long as she let go, flower stem that contains water, can touch the water on the table. If the murderer Xiao Mei wants to see the words on the table clearly, you have to spin the flowers on the opening. But there is water on the light table. Will not cause electric shock. So I have to do this. Begin. Pause. Now the floor is also covered with water. If Xiao Mei wants to stand by the table, I'm going to step on the water under my feet. So she will become a conductor. The water on the table is connected with the water under your feet. Will generate a voltage of 100 volts. Enough to get Xiao Mei electrocuted. But think about it again. Women regret it again. Begin. Time out. Wide, pause. She reduced the flower in the socket by 1. So if the murderer gets electrocuted, the chance of death will also decrease. Because the woman just remembered Xiao Mei's real motive for killing her. It turned out that the pharmacist came home that time. I found the sleeping pill in my bag was missing. She went to Xiao Mei's house with suspicion. I found out Xiao Mei's mother's medicine bottle. Sure enough, the same as she guessed. The one who stole the sleeping pills was Xiao Mei's mother. She also left a suicide note. The woman learned a loud truth. She hurriedly changed the sleeping pills back. But I was seen by Xiao Mei who just got home. Although she found an excuse to pass over. But Xiao Mei obviously doesn't believe it. She must have thought, I made my hands and feet in the medicine. That led to the death of my mother. Only the last 3 seconds left. But then an accident happened. This woman will die in 3 seconds. She wants to use the only time left to arrange the long trap. But the accident happened. It was just a few tens of seconds there. Xiao Mei found that the woman looked back and saw herself. So he ran outside the window and gave the woman a shot. Thus, time for a woman to die. Less than a second. Looking at the suicide note on the ground, women know this is their only choice. At the last moment of life, can she change everything? Begin. The woman died like this. When Xiao Mei returns to the room again, looking at the woman's body, she couldn't believe it. In just 15 seconds, the woman actually made such a careful arrangement. She took out the prepared slippers, wear it and walk into the pharmacy, so as not to leave their own footprints. She just wanted to change the words on the table, aware of something wrong with the pen. Sure enough, she guessed the woman's plan. This is not the same pen. So she found the pen that the woman lost. I want to change Wen Shang on the table. The result is exactly what the woman expected. She was electrocuted. Wait until Xiao Mei wakes up again. Already dizzy. She picked up the marker. Changed the name on the table. At the same time, she heard the voice of the security guard outside the door. She knew she was running out of time. Before setting, found a strange letter in the woman's hand. She thought it was important physical evidence. So I took it and ran away. When she opened the letter, and the truth of the suicide note caught her off guard. Original. Frail mother. Feel that I am a burden to my daughter. I can't stand this kind of being taken care of for a long time. She refused to take medicine. So the spirit becomes more and more chaotic. She even stole the sleeping pills from the pharmacist. Want to end my life. But he died. What to do with daughter? Devil's mother. To take my daughter's vitamins. Also replaced with sleeping pills. I want to die with my daughter. She took it all. Are all confessed in their suicide note. It's a pity that the suicide note was discovered by the pharmacist. And stopped my mother's terrible plan in time. After the mother attempted suicide. So he drank the pesticide and committed suicide. The tears of Xiao Mei who learned the truth fell. She couldn't think of it. Pharmacist who killed himself. Turned out to be a lifesaver. She knelt on the ground and wept bitterly. Can't forgive my crime. Grim Reaper was also moved by the woman's behavior. He uses his abilities. On the paper next to the dead woman. Wrote Xiao Mei's name. Although it violates the mandate of heaven. But I still give you a gift.